Hello everyone, welcome to Viral Classes. Today we will study Chapter 2 Principles of Management. In this Chapter 2 techniques we have already discussed. Now it is the time of third technique, which is simplification and standardization of work. So what is standardization and simplification? Basically it means to standardize the work and simplify the work to come to the easiest level to do any task and standardize the things according to their shape, size, colors, etc. So it helps us to find out the standard product. The standard means fixing up the specific shape, size, type, height, एक्सेट्रा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम कॉलगेट खरीदते हैं, 200 ग्राम के कॉलगेट का साइज़ जो होता है वो हमेशा सेम होता है, उसका शेप भी सेम होता है. अगर आप आइसक्रीम ले रहे हैं तो उस आइसक्रीम का शेप हमेशा सेम होगा, तो दैट इज़ स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन. आपको वेट भी सेम मिलेगा. इसके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं, फर्स्ट सेम टाइप, सेम साइज और सेम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होते हैं, यानी ये प्रोडक्ट कैसे भी एक दूसरे से अलग नहीं होगा. दूसरा, अगर आप एक को बदल के दूसरा लेते हैं तो आपको सेम प्रोडक्ट मिलेगा. नेक्स्ट, सेम क्वालिटी और एक्सेलेंट मटेरियल आपको मिलेगा एक स्पेसिफिक. नेक्स्ट, सिंप्लीफिकेशन. सिंप्लीफिकेशन रेफर करता है सिंप्लीफाई करने को. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हम किसी एक प्रोडक्ट के 300 पैकेट्स बना रहे हैं तो सिंप्लीफिकेशन का मतलब है कि हम उसके पैकेजिंग को कम कर दें, नंबर ऑफ पैकेजेस को कम कर दें. तो क्या होगा उससे कि आपके प्रोडक्ट्स को लेके कंफ्यूजन मार्केट में ख़त्म हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर एक टी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी 20 टाइप्स के टी पैकेट्स बनाती है जिसमें 5 रुपीज़, 10 रुपीज़, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100, 150 करके डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज है. तो इससे क्या होगा, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा वेस्टेज होगी और हमारी जो कॉस्ट है वो बहुत इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. तो सिंप्लीफिकेशन का बेसिकली काम यही है कि वो लेबर कॉस्ट को कम करता है, मशीन कॉस्ट को कम करता है एंड टूल्स को कम करता है. एज वेल एज दिस हेल्प्स टू फुलर यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ ऑल द रिसोर्सेज. बेसिकली आपने देखा होगा बड़ी कंपनीज के एक या दो ही प्रोडक्ट आते हैं, उनके प्रोडक्ट में बहुत ज़्यादा पैकेजिंग नहीं होती. उनका 2 स्टैंडर्ड प्रोडक्ट मिलेंगे आपको, 2 में से कोई एक आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग ऑप्ट कर सकते हो. सो here in simplification we are basically focusing on the reduce the varieties of the product, one particular product. So if you will reduce, you are producing 2000 varieties, in place of that you will produce only 200 or 150 varieties, you will able to acquire a larger market share because the customer will not be confused in your specific product. Now the question for you, what is standardization and how we can standardize the product? Next we have differential piece rate system. So let us understand what is a differential piece rate system. It is a method of wage payment, basically which decides after so many tests and after setting a standard time for a worker that if he will be able to do a specific task in a specific time, how much salary or how much amount he deserve. That is known as differential piece rate system, which is basically belongs with the difference between standard time and time taken to perform the task. Now let us understand that why this system has been developed. Basically, Taylor wants to differentiate between efficient and inefficient workers. He wants to reward the efficient worker by paying them more and introduce 2 rates for wage payment. One for those who performed equivalent or above the standard and one for those who performed below the standard. So he wants to categorize both kind of workers, efficient and inefficient, and want to pay them according to their performance. Then last is the difference in which was enough for differentiate worker to be motivated to perform better. So it is also known as a motivator. Understand this with the example. Standard output per worker per day can produce 10 units. Now first wage rate is if he will produce less than 10 units, he will be paid 2 rupees per unit, and if he will produce more than 10 units, he will be paid 3 rupees per unit. Now understand this with the practical. Suppose worker A produce 9 units which is less than 10 units, he will be paid 2 rupees for that, total 18 rupees. And worker B produce 11 units, this is more than 10 units, and for more than 10 units second wage rate will be applicable, that is 3 per unit. So he will get 33 rupees. So there is total overall difference in unit produces 2 and total of difference in wages is rupees 15. So this 15 rupees will encourage other workers also to produce more units with the given time period. This is all the differential piece wage system. Now you have to tell me why differential piece wage system also known as a big motivator. Next we have the technique number 5, mental revolution. Mental revolution means Taylor introduced this concept. He says that always management and workers have positive attitude towards each other only, and this will result the increase in productivity and profits. This will increase the close cooperation between them, and the mental revolution is necessary because both the persons thinks oppositely towards each other, and they believe that the management exploits the worker, and management believes that workers follow slow go policy. So whatever profits will be there, that should be divided with the shared with the workers, so that worker have the feeling of ownism. Now what is the objective of mental revolution? It change the mental attitude of both the sides, it increase the cooperation between workers and management, and it ruling out the feeling of suspicion and feeling of prejudice in the mind of worker and management. Now feeling of suspicion is what? Feeling of suspicion means management always think that workers grumble, workers follow go slow policy, workers damage equipment and work carelessly. This, and they suspect them, they create their mind in advance. And same goes with the workers always thought that management exploits them and overburden them with excess of work and pays them less. So mental revolution is the way to clear out this conflict from the minds of both the parties, so that they can develop the positive attitude and works toward the success, and whatever the outcome of that success that should be shared between both of them. We have learned all 5 techniques of scientific management. Now the last question of this video is, what is the extension of the principle given by Henry Fayol, that is cooperation, not individualism?